Gone too soon. Cranberries' lead singer Dolores O'Riordan died suddenly on Monday in a London hotel room. She was only 46. No details have been released regarding the cause of death, which is as yet unexplained. O'Riordan's musical career began in 1990 when she answered a newspaper ad from Limerick City band The Cranberries Saw Us and got hired as their lead singer. The group eventually changed their name to The Cranberries and rose to international fame in the mid-90s with hits like Linger and Zombie. But despite shining in the spotlight, O'Riordan struggled with fame and reportedly battled mental health issues behind closed doors. In 2003, a decade after they shot to mainstream success, the band separated to pursue individual careers. O'Riordan collaborated with other musicians before then launching a solo career with 2 albums. By 2009, the band had reunited and was doing well. O'Riordan's personal life, though, was decidedly not. She got a divorce and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder after being involved in an air rage incident. The Cranberries had been set to go on tour after releasing a new album in 2017, but had to cancel performances in Europe and North America, citing O'Riordan's back problem. Fans around the world are mourning the loss of such an iconic singer and are sending condolences to her ex-husband and 3 daughters. R.I.P.
The Voice star Christina Grimmie shot dead at Florida concert. Late Friday night, a rising star went out in the sky. Christina Grimmie, former finalist on The Voice and a YouTube personality who had amassed more than 3 million subscribers, was shot and killed by a lone gunman after a performance in Florida. The night of June 10th, 22-year-old singer Christina Grimmie put on a show at the Plaza Live in Orlando. Shortly afterward, she was signing autographs for fans at a meet and greet inside the venue. A man in line to meet her, now identified as 27-year-old Kevin James Loibel, walked up to Grimmie and shot her at close range. Grimmie's brother Marcus immediately dove over a merchandise booth and tackled the gunman to the ground. In the midst of the scuffle, the gunman shot himself dead. Grimmie was rushed to the hospital, but died early Saturday morning. Police have revealed that Kevin James Loibel was armed with 2 handguns, 2 additional magazines, and a large hunting knife. He allegedly drove 2 hours from his home in St. Petersburg to commit the murder. It is not believed Loibel and Grimmie were previously known to each other. Police have yet to release a possible motive.
Baseball star Jose Fernandez killed in boating accident. Major League Baseball lost one of its most beloved players after a boat crash took the life of the Miami Marlins star pitcher. Jose Fernandez was living the American dream. Less than a decade after escaping from Cuba, he already had a promising sports career and a baby on the way. But the dream ended too soon for the 24-year-old. In the early hours of September 25th, Fernandez was on a boat with 2 friends. Cruising in waters off Miami Beach, the trio had no idea they were headed straight for disaster. Their boat was going on full speed when it suddenly collided with a rocky jetty along the government-cut harbor entrance and flipped over. Fernandez and his friends did not survive the crash. A Coast Guard patrolling the area later spotted the boat's blinking lights above the rocks. They found the crash vessel around 3:30 a.m. and notified other authorities. Rescuers discovered 2 bodies under the boat and another in the water. All 3 did not have their life vests on. Authorities believe Fernandez died from the crash impact, not from drowning. The boat's speed was definitely a big factor in the accident, though it doesn't appear as if any of the men were drunk or high. David Bowie is dead. Long live David Bowie. David Bowie is dead. The man who sold the world some of its most brilliant music has passed. Gone just like that. At the age of 69, the Starman has returned to his spaceship in the sky. And Ziggy, as with all life, is to become Stardust once again, though we'd like to think he's probably just back on Mars to fight off those pesky spiders. During his 5 decades in the spotlight, the London boy's art would bleed from the melodic to the visual, and like a chameleon, take many other forms. From his role in helping to rock down the Berlin Wall to all the good work he did for charity. Bowie's craft was visionary, galvanizing, timeless, and universal. The world is a worse place without him. This is ground control to Major Tom. Check ignition, and may God's love be with you.
Anyone who is isn't dead or from another plane of existence would do well to cover their ears right about now.
British actor Alan Rickman has died from cancer at the age of 69. Rickman brought to life a wide range of characters. He took on romantic roles such as Colonel Brandon in Sense and Sensibility and Jamie in Truly Madly Deeply. But Rickman was best known for his villainous roles such as the Sheriff of Nottingham in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and maybe even more recognizable for playing Hans Gruber in Die Hard.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
But the actor's defining role may have been Severus Snape in the Harry Potter movies.
No one can know.
But I should never reveal the best of yourselves.
Your word.
When you risk your life.
The author of the magical series, J.K. Rowling, tweeted, "There are no words to express how shocked and devastated I am to hear of Alan Rickman's death." Alan Rickman, we salute you. And by Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warvan, you shall be avenged.